A Gallic invasion has begun in today's Rome 2 siege battle, and the defenders are throwing everything at them to stop them. As you can see, these poor guys here getting burnt alive, and what a glorious 3v3 we have set up here for you today. I've started this one before they've landed on the walls, because Pontus looks like he was going to try maybe a sally out, but he's certainly giving away his cards on what he has available yet with the scythe chariot there. I mean, if you bring Pontus, it's expected you might bring a scythe chariot. It also looks like Arverni over here is actually preparing for some sort of a sally out. He's got a whole load of troops here in ambush, so he's getting ready, I guess, for an infantry or a cav sort of flank. So he's ready with archers and infantry to try and stop that. But yes, on the attack here today, we do have Carthage, we have Arverni, and we have Galatia in this one. So that should be all very exciting. I think that was an explosive shot. No, it was in fact a flaming shot. Yeah, they are burning up these Gallic and Celtic warriors here. These poor guys have been through a lot. And by the time they get to the wall, they've got to face off against Epirus. I mean, Epirus is Illyrian levy, so nothing that impressive. But still a whole load of javies waiting for them, that's for sure. We've got Thuriel spears behind. On the defense in today's siege, we've got Epirus, we've got Pontus, and we do have the Adrician Kingdom, which we don't often see these guys in action, but they have some very, very nasty units, including falxsmen, which have some incredible melee attacks. So yeah, those I imagine will be left till late to be used once everyone's out of missile ammo, and I imagine they're going to get a whole host of kills. We'll bring up the stats so you guys can see what kills these guys are getting. I mean, the Dacian Bastion Ballista are getting 155 kills before it's been taken out. Celtic warriors here dropping like a sack of spuds, and yeah, they're just getting javied here by everything. I would have saved the Thuriel spears javies, used them for something else, because yeah, this is a bit overkill. These guys were never going to do that great. I would have saved the ammo for something else. And you're actually going to see mercenary falxmen come forward straight away. Again, I would definitely stop missile firing then if you're going to send in the falxmen to come and to do some work. But yeah, in they go. I think they are going through yet. They're not quite, the whole unit's not arrived, so they just kind of like attack went slightly all the way through, but they are going to rout that Celtic warrior. That's not a bad start for those falxmen there, 35 kills. Falx is obviously very vulnerable to missile fire, so they can just be like taken out really easily by just firing a few volleys of arrows in there. And now those guys are going to just pincer this remaining Celtic warrior that's landed on the wall. These curved, nasty blades that can destroy armor in a matter of seconds. Just going to rip through those final Celtic warriors. And there you go, easily done. I think they are burning towers here. At least Carthage is going to that effort doing that. I don't know if he really needs to, but there you go, Adrician Kingdom. And Epirus dealing with those forces. And now they're going to get ready for the next wave of Celtic warriors. I maybe would have waited if I was Arverni. I mean, just being relentless here. Not really getting any support as well from his teammates. I mean, Galatia is just about to land. Carthage is still a little bit of a way off. I would have maybe waited until my teammates were ready to land, because right now he is losing at least 3 or 4 Celtic warriors before really making a real dent into the defenders here. Some javies being thrown. I mean, doing some damage to these Illyrian levies, but really not a lot, that's for sure. And I think we're going to see another falx charge. Remember, these guys obviously have incredible charge bonus, 48 there. So yeah, these are really good for sort of cycling in and out, getting good side charges, or just for going in for a charge that you know you're going to win, or like a combat you're going to win pretty much immediately. All that shaking of the camera there, that's that tower, arch tower going down and being reduced to nothing. Celtic warriors there being killed off as well. These falxmen already up to 80 kills, very, very, very good. Could they get a side charge into these Celtic warriors? Probably, absolutely, and that will do a very, very good amount of damage there. Let's see these kills. I mean, they're on 80 now. Let's see if they go up. I don't know why we're getting lag, but we are. Let's see, what are they going to get? 104, very, very nice, and they're wrapping on up, very, very, very good. It looks like we've got Eastern Spears here preparing to defend, along with Celtic Warriors actually for the defenders as well. So yeah, these guys getting ready to defend. Galatian Swords here are going to be the first land. Not as good as some of the better troops available, like the Legionaries that are available back here for Galatia. That's their bread and butter, really, just spamming out those guys. Carthage obviously has some good units as well. Libyan infantry. It looks like he's spamming out. I would be surprised if he hasn't got any of the mercenary noble fighters, but it doesn't look like he does. Looks like he's spamming out Scutiari here today, which makes for an interesting build. Usually, yeah, mercenary noble fighters rock because they're like one of the best swords about. And we've got more THRACIAN Kingdom going in here. So yeah, just trying to pause the replay for a second to see whether we can get rid of the lag and just maybe just let it catch up with itself there. But yeah, THRACIAN Kingdom have landed, and this is a different falx unit. These guys only got 12 kills, very healthy still, but yeah, they are getting quite a lot of kills. They kind of want to cycle these guys in and out, I feel like, to get maximize as many kills as possible. This falx over here is good at 26 kills. This is a different one, I feel like, because yeah, oh yeah, the other one's finished. He's already been defeated, 35 kills for that. But yeah, I think these attackers over here have been pretty much nullified. This is pretty much over. We actually got more attacks coming from Galatia over here with more towers. They've opened up a breach point as well of the attacks, so they can just get their troops in a bit quicker. Probably the better of the moves, instead of just trying to rely on towers. But yes, if you're a fan of all things Rome 2 Total War and want to see more Rome 2 sieges on the channel, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. Really does help out the channel. We're working towards 12k subs. We're super close. So if you haven't already subscribed and you want to help us get to that milestone, feel free to do so. And if you want to send in any of your own Rome 2 replays, if you're a big Rome 2 player and you've got loads of replays that you feel like would be YouTube worthy, do send them into my Discord. The link is down below in the description. As Carthage engages with the Illyrian levies of Epirus. And yeah, Illyrian levies, as expected, die pretty quickly. I mean, they're medium melee infantry. I wouldn't even say they were medium melee infantry if you look at their like their tunics they're wearing. Literally just wearing the rags that were given to them, no armor at all. Missiles actually coming in. Gallic hunters they're trying to support. I wouldn't shoot the Illyrian levies. I'd shoot those mercenary falcons. No, they've just charged in to the Gallic warriors here of Carthage. That's the sort of unit you want to be hitting. I don't know if they've got anything more elite than this. This is a bit of a spam of the falxmen. I don't know, these guys usually don't get many kills. Like, you see them being brought by Gete as well. They don't often get massive kills. So we'll see. That one's broken. 97 kills, not bad, not great. We got, yeah, Thracian warriors back here. I think they're just like they're a shield unit though, I think. No, they're not. They are actually better. They're a slightly more equipped unit down here. They do have a shield though, like a tiny little one. So we've got Thracians next. More Thracians over here. So yeah, it looks like maybe they're spamming out the Thracian warriors instead. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely spamming those guys out. Okay, so there's plenty more falxes of some variety to come in. Looks like that first wave by the walls over here has also been dealt with by the attackers. And now another line being formed up of a whole bunch more Celtic warriors here, as you can see. Evidently these mercenary Celtic warriors not capped as well to Pontus. You can spam these guys out. He's got a whole line here ready to go. If I was the attackers, just get as much stuff in as possible. Try and form up a line. Javi your way, and then just Javi first, then go in. That's what I'd say. Speaking of Javis, no, these guys have bows. I thought Madricians didn't have a bow unit available in their roster, but they do, obviously. Arverni going over the wall. And yeah, killing off these Illyrian levies. I mean, they killed... There is a fair amount of dead Illyrians down here. Or just Epirets down here. I just feel like Arverni has already lost quite a bit. He might be in a bit of trouble. But we'll see. We will see. There you go. Illyrian levies, they are about to waver and break. Let's throw our spears next. I mean, it's nothing really that scary here. The Chosen Sword should rip through a lot of these units here, do a lot of serious damage. Italian sword there, just getting jabbed in the side by Gallic warriors. That's also going to do some good work. I mean, if they fall back to this choke point here, we're on Bertigala again as well, which we see quite a lot. It's a very common map to play on. But yeah, if they were to get back to here, defend there, and then use the like this cliff top over here to side shoot. You could get a lot of kills. I've said it before in past replays. I feel like it's a must-do, really. And here we go. I think Galatia is going in. Yeah, he's jabbing with his Galatian swords going into the Celtic warriors. Again, these are just like the cheap guys. He's going to send in first, try and weaken up the enemy. But so many Celts killing each other in today's game. It's a Celtic bonanza. Yeah, the Celtic warriors here, they're losing on most of these fronts. They are light swords at the end of the day. I think even a medium sword, Galatian sword there, has enough to overpower them. We've got Mercenary Scutiari going on. These guys have really good melee attack, 42 actually. A little hidden gem when it comes to a sword infantry unit. And the East Spearmen, if you've ever played Rome 1 or Rome 2, or even Rome 2, you know that these guys suck. Especially in Rome 1. I don't really ever see them being brought in Rome 2, but in Rome 1 they actually kind of... Oh my gosh, it's like NTW3, a mass route taking place here. Look at that.
Make them charge!
That is a mass route I've ever seen one. Why we're getting like some random lag spikes. I wonder whether it's because the towers are burning and they're collapsing. That's all I can think of. Pontic swords mustering back here, a whole load of them. They might need to bring those forward because, yeah, that whole Celtic line just shattered. Generally, it was just like something straight out of NTW3. You just see one unit go, everyone's gone. And that should cause the defenders to sort of fall back. The Thracian warriors here being withdrawn, don't want to get jabbied, which don't blame them. Might need to send forward some of the veteran hoplites, something to help hold over here. Depends what they're really planning to hold. No, Pontus is properly falling back, and yeah, it looks like they aren't going to hold any further down there. They're going to probably hold this choke point, I'd imagine. Probably also somewhere over here for this choke point, and then they might watch these back passes as well by the beach, because this is another way up, but it's a long-winded way to get to the front line. But yeah, it looks like that sort of first initial engagement pretty much done. The walls are now the attackers. Now the next line of defense, the Thuria spears here are ready to hold.
Show them how soldiers fight.
Or not, they're running away already. Looks like Sammonites are going to be the first line of defense. I mean, if the Sammonites can pin these guys and the Thuria spears can side shot, they can get some good kills. Thracian bows firing, it looks like just troops down here doing some damage. I mean, really you're going to be taking out enemy archers with your own archers. Gallic hunters here, I think, are mustering ready to do exactly that. And artillery is also firing it as well, doing as much damage as possible to these poor bowmen. And there you go. Volleys unleashed. Thracian bowmen start to drop.
For glory!
And if they can kill a few of these bows off, that'll give them a great advantage. Oh, maybe this is where the defense is going to be held. I don't know. There's a lot of troops here, a lot of Thracians getting ready. And there you go, the first engagement. We've got Carthage going in. Some Italian swords fighting the hoplites down here. Pontic swords also in there. I don't think the Italians are going to win that fight, that's for sure. They're a pretty mid-tier unit. Low to mid-tier, really. Even the mercenary hoplites might be able to deal with these guys on their own. Yeah, that will hold for a while. That's going to do just absolutely fine. And the assault over here has also begun. Being just a few weakened Gallic troops going in. It actually looks like the Thuria spears maybe gave the initiative in charge. Just to get positioning of these units. I mean, Thuria spears are losing. They're trying to break through. They're beating some of these Gallics as well, but the Thuria spears, yeah, they're taking a lot of losses. They've already lost like 100 guys. Fighting chosen swords as well down here. There's Sammonites in here as well. These guys with those circular shields. There you go, yeah. I mean, Empress is sort of cycling in and out troops here. It's not really working to great effect. The Thracians, I think, is trying to help as well. And they could try, if they wanted to try a bit of a push on here, try and get rid of these Gallic Hunters. They're just being a bit of a pain there. They are just shooting there. But yeah, it's kind of just going to turn into a bit of a grind here. At the moment, the kit is with the Arverni. They have the right stuff to try and break through some decent swords. They're going to break through 3 spears. Galatian swords over here, they're breaking. Italians are losing as expected. The veteran mercenary hoplites here, they're breaking them. Or killing them. Not breaking them necessarily. Thracian warriors are in here. They're obviously going to attract a lot of fire. And yeah, I mean, some of these Thracian warriors, some of them are routing here. That one's got 0 kills. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I think these guys just got focused down to a man. You can see here, jeez. This is what you're going to do. If you're going to bring the Thracian, like an Adristian Kingdom faction, your micro is going to be good. You've got to keep your troops well back. You've got to rely on another faction to bring a lot of chaff, really. Just a lot of stuff that's going to be able to take the hits. I mean, really, Epirus could have been that. I mean, his build was not bad for like a chaff build, the sort of... lots of thrower spears, lots of Illyrian levies, Italian swords, a lot of cheap things that, you know, can do okay, but when supported, that's for sure. I'm just wondering where the side chariots got to that Pontus brought. If it's ended up dying and I've missed it, it's probably because it's done nothing. But I have a feeling it's somewhere in the settlement still. Yeah, I can't see it. Yeah, don't know whether it is. We'll have to worry about that when we get there. Thracian warriors over here also die. 48 kills. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe this player's not. I wouldn't say I was a main when it comes to Adristian Kingdom and playing them. Evidently, I'd say this player is not quite sure how to use them either. So he's bringing a lot of the right sort of type of units. He's leaving them exposed. And also leaving them in prolonged melee. I feel like they're a real tough faction to use. They really are. Empress is going to hold here though. He'll do fine with his Samnites, that's for sure. The Samnites are really beefy units, 95 armor, 65 health. Yeah, they'll do a lot of damage to these like lesser units here. We've got the Gallic warriors and Galatians still pushing forward here. But yeah, the amount of fire coming in. I mean, this is good as well. I mean, they're using a lot of precious ammo, shooting at like veteran hoplites and Samnite warriors. I mean, that's great for the Adristian player who has got some even better units back here. He's got Thracian nobles further back. So he is spamming out the good stuff, which is good to see. He's got at least, 4 units there of those. He's still got Thracian warriors to send in. So he's still got plenty of the shock infantry. I still believe that he can get some work done with them. That's for sure. Oh, are we seeing engagements over here? Yeah, we don't often see fights here, but Pontus is persisting with this fight here. Thought he might just keep falling back, but no. He's turned and faces Scutiari here. Galatian legionnaires cycling in as well to deal with these Pontic swords. And they get support from the archers. Note they're busy getting shot at as well by Galatia's Syrian archers there. There you go, yeah, they're getting killed off. Eastern archers here being, just decimated. That's unfortunate. They're gone. And now I think it's just, well, there are some more archers back here. Why weren't these guys being used? They could have easily just tackled these Galatians here, but instead no, they're just being passive. Now they're firing, and they're actually supporting in the shock charge there against the mercenary Scutiari. Not a bad thing to help against. You need to take out enemy archers as well, because they're the things that are going to be threatening your shock infantry. Kill those Galatian Syrian archers off, and you're saving a lot of Thracian lives. Yeah, arrows coming in here. This might be enough to help them. The Thracians are losing, actually. Look at that. Wow. Wow. They're better melee attack, weapon damage. Just have like no melee defense. They need support from something else when they go into melee. It seems just really tough to use as a faction. I'm not saying I would even be that great with them. I wouldn't know if I was using them correctly. And the Skutiari actually retreating. They're allowing their general to come in and charge. Interesting. I'll give them that. But yeah, Ponce is holding on there for the moment, but not very well. Empress has fallen back a little bit further, but they are stacking up here. It's just a grind over here. Like, where is the front line? I'm not quite sure. I mean, I think this hoplite unit's looking the wrong way from ODK. That's definitely, just not helping out. It looks like over here, though, Ponce is going to deal with these Skutiari, which is at least something. And looks like... I don't know. I mean... Oh, okay, I do know. Ponce had the numbers, but he's now getting Javi, so he no longer has the numbers. He is going to lose against the Skutiari here. It's such a good unit. Skutiari. Oh, here come the chariots and elephants from Empress. Oh, we didn't even know they had them. Side chariots going in. I mean, they don't friendly fire, like friendly run over, so they'll actually do some damage here. These Galatian Legionnaires, they are already wavering. I think they do cause panic. Or maybe the elephants being nearby are causing the panic. There's also potential. But they've still got plenty of archers. They've got to be careful here, sending in the elephants. To be honest, there you go. They saved that situation. Yeah, get the elephants out of there. I would not be using them just yet. Chariots are going to be easily countered here by the noble horse general, so he needs to get those out of there. Now get the general in to counter the horseman. That's what he's going to do. And get the elephants in, and he'll easily catch. We should catch this noble horse. Should get a few of them here. No, he does not. That's unfortunate.
Fire at anyone!
I mean, maybe sacrificing the chariots might have, been worth it. The elephants are coming in now. I think someone's firing fires to make sure that these elephants can go berserk. I think these guys are about to be the most wasted elephants I've ever seen. They got 50 kills. I mean, it's not bad, but they're going to die here. Oh, no, they're not. They're going to lose a lot of their HP, though. Get out of there, boys. Why he wasn't using fire arrows? He would have just done so much damage to them. Send them berserk. Oh, he's lucky there. That Empress player is lucky he did not lose a single unit. Yeah, he's got some nasty units now over on this flank that he can use. Galatia and Carthage might hold back, sort of pushing there any longer. We'll see. This is looking good, though. Arverni pushing on here. I mean, now we've got the Drissian Kingdom having to send in troops, try and stop this assault. We've got the Chosen Sword getting shot in the back by Emperor archers. That's really good to see as well. Yeah, this is nearly cracking here already, is this defense. I mean, all they need to do is put a unit straight down this gap here. There's a gap in the line they can get in. Thracian Noble's doing so well. Well, I say so well. They've only got 30 kills. Second one going in. The Thracian Warrior, not as noble. And I think they routed the Chosen Swords there. They try to go through the gap, and they're going to get charged in the side, at least by Chosen Swords. Carthage is also through. And actually, this is slowly looking like the Samnites here are going to break, and they're going to have to try and hold to this new choke point here. A lot of troops going in from all the defenders. Can't imagine these Drissian Kingdom troops in here. These Thracians are doing too well in a prolonged melee. There you go, yeah, the Thracians falling back. We're going to see another Thracian noble going in. Plenty of missiles being fired, and Thracians are winning in this fight at the moment, which is always good. I want to see them do well. This is like the... Oh, I thought the Legionnaires were going to continue on, but I think they're just blocking the pass. And they're going to capture this archer tower here, try and turn it against the side chariots and the elephants, which is not a bad idea. And then go the Thracian warriors again. Backed up by Pontic swords. Might cause some issues. I mean, right now, balance power is looking pretty good for the attackers. They're going to need to turn something around here at the defenders. Routing a couple more Italian swords like that, though, that'll certainly help. Very good. Can they get the next unit, the Thracian nobles here? 120 kills for these guys. As I think the first unit I've seen go to triple figures. Oh no, the first initial one that went in will go to triple figures. Thracian warriors going in. I mean, as long as they don't get jabbied or focused down, they do a pretty good job on the charge, certainly. Another Empress unit going in there, more Italian swords. Oh, they're taking on archers. I hope these archers are out of ammo for Carthage. Otherwise, that's a very useful Cretan archer that's been killed off. I think finally that, yeah, Thracian warrior there dying. 125 kills though, that's not bad at all. But I think we're seeing a more and more reliance on the Thracian nobles here, and just generally on Thracia, to try and hold this line, which is concerning for the defenders. Because, yeah, like I said, they've got pretty terrible melee defense. They attack great. Defense, not so great. This push here is certainly favorable for the defenders. So they can just, I mean, they got their archers way back, these eastern archers here. They can just try to shoot into the side. Looks like archers are pushing on. These guys don't have bows out, so that would suggest that they are out of ammo. They could just be a bit of a sacrifice here to the chariot gods in a moment. They got 181 kills. They've done their job today, that's for sure. Be interesting to know where those chariots and the elephants got to. They are kind of going to be the Hail Mary sort of units that the defenders are going to need, and they're going to need them to do well. Pontus, though, silently be doing a pretty good job. He's been holding in a lot of places. He's done a lot of good with these Pontic swords. I mean, they're not that great, but he's certainly been able to hold against sort of like the lesser units of Carthage, Galatia very effectively. Whether Carthage coming up with Libyan infantry, I think these are the first ones that are going to see action. Whether he's going to do so well, I don't know. The more Libyan infantry here coming up here, just more fresh troops. This big choke point over here. Still in the hands of the defenders for now. Actually, they're kind of pushing back over here as well. I wouldn't maybe do that. I think that's a little over the top. Yeah, at least, I mean, yeah, the Pontic swords here they're carrying on. Not a great idea because, yeah, just opening foot on the front, they're just getting jabbied in the face. Well, oh gosh, yeah, they lost so many troops. Just getting jabbied. You can sort of see them all there. Now going into Libyan infantry. That's a unit that's just in another weight class to you as a Pontic sword. Not really a good idea. And yeah, there you go, Pontus retreats. It's just like, why did you do that? Oh, and you get jabbed in the back for your crimes, so that's even worse there. Look at that. The unit's pretty much gone now, and it's got 44 kills. Yeah, that's just shows poor use of a unit, really. Like, just stay in your lane, just stay over here. Fight it out. Libyan infantry are jabbing into these poor Thracians. Right now, they fought so hard. They've nearly got 200 kills. They've done their job. You need every single one of them to get like that sort of kill count. This one's 106 already. They are getting shot down a bit. If the attackers are sorry, like just how they've been lining up some of their reserve troops, the defenders here, get some mega kills. Just saying, they're running out of infantry here. Are the defenders? I've not seen a single chariot or elephant recently. I don't know where they've got to. Got to be around here somewhere. Probably are somewhere down here, waiting. I mean, the chariot's more of an open field sort of unit to use. Elephants can definitely be used viably inside. Chariots a bit less so, I'd say. At least maybe on Bird of Gala, it's not exactly got the biggest of streets, and they're a bit windy. But yeah, elephants something I've seen used on Bird of Gala multiple times on defense. Done okay. Samnites here fighting against the Carthaginians. I mean, these guys will fight side by side also as an option. You know, the Samnites are in the Carthaginian roster, but not today. Getting jabbed inside as well by the Chosen Swords. I don't think I've only brought a single Oathsworn bar as general for the Chosen Sword spam. It's a very viable one. Emperor's pulling out of combat. I don't know if I'm a big fan of the pulling out of combat as with an infantry unit. Maybe you've got multiple units in melee, but if you're the only one in there, I feel like A, that's the cheese, do it, but also, I feel like you're going to lose a lot of troops from pulling back. The Thracians got their charge off at least, and they're winning slightly to start with, 76 kills. Going up a bit. Still no sign of the elephants, and we've got Cretan archers around here now as well. So yeah, interesting. Unless the player's just like, well, we don't know what to do with them. We made a mistake bringing them. We're not gonna just get them killed. Those guys gonna have to commit soon. Those elephants, I mean, they can get 300-400 kills. And as the battle goes on and the ammo is slowly running out, they have more and more of a chance of getting mega kills, that's for sure. But I don't know if there are many arch units left with ammo. I think this one might. Yeah, this one's got bow ammo, arch ammo. Maybe some of the other Galatians back here. And they have their swords out. These guys have got their bows out for Carthage. There's a slinger unit which still has ammo. Yeah, there's a lot though, that's for sure. That's obviously a good sign. And we have got the Thracian general in melee here. That's not so great a sign. He's having to fall back. He's falling back to allow one of his own units to come up and replace him. So they're doing that cycle charge. Rip in peace that poor Gallic guy there. If they can get the general here for Arverni, that would be a little win at least. But Arverni's pretty spent. But to be fair, looking at what's left, there's not a lot left for the attacks here. They are running out. If they can get those elephants and those chariots off on something huge, that would be great. There are the chariots. They're going in now, sending these guys in. Just got to keep pulling them through. Let's see them get the kills. 90 and 9, racking up. They don't want to really run into. To be fair, the living infantry would be okay to run into now, it looks like. But they need to get out of there. They just need to keep running in, getting into the next formations. We've got slingers here. They've got plenty of ammo left. They're going to possibly do some damage. Yeah, the side chariots here. They are dying. 9 out of 12. They get 200 kills. They've done okay. Yeah, the player doesn't seem like he knows how to use them. Or maybe just having issues. They might have just got stuck in melee. 152 kills. 156, 61. Yeah, it's sort of like the final count there. There you go. The chariot's used up. It's not bad, but not great. Elephants are still very much in the game. Problem is, Balearics still have ammo, so yeah, those Balearic boys over there, they are gonna probably do a fair amount of damage to those elephants, unless they can kill them. Which I don't know if any of these bows they have just massed back here also have ammo. No, doesn't look like it. They just fired a shot there. Actually, the Thracian bows. Shoot the Balearic thingers. Get them. Like they should, like not now knowing that they had a chariot and an elephant, killing off attacking bows should have been like top of their list. I mean, I'll make it sound like I didn't already know they had chariots from the very start. Literally minute 1, they showed that card. They had them, and here we go, another assault coming in. Thracian nobles all being sent in. The Royal Peltas General here. Also in the fight for Epirus, the defenders come in quite a lot here, and actually, oh, there's a cycle charge there. Looks, I forgot Ponce to bring a Cav General. And here come the elephants, lumbering forward. I was going to say, the Balearic thing is they're going to start firing onto it. I imagine they might do a little bit of damage, they might not. I do not know. Looks like Thracian nobles here, they are about to break. They're going to take the Libyan infantry with them, I think. Cav goes in. It's going to go through a bit of a gap. It's going to try and get these Balearic singers here. Not a bad little play. Get the elephants to follow up. Get a side charge. They can make a big difference there. Elephants go in, and you got to pull them through. They're absolutely allowed to. It's how you use them. What are the elephants going for? I mean, they caught archers here. Can they get the Carthaginian general with the Indian war elephants? That's potential. Apparently not. They're not going for that anymore. Looks like they managed to win over here, though. Have the defenders with barely anything left. Got the Royal Peltas General. Looks like Thracian nobles about to go here. Is this Scorpion just stood here firing? That's probably going to do some damage to the elephants. Need to be careful of that. Elephants right now actually are just absolutely fine. Noble cavalry very much in this fight and are dying to the elephants. They need to probably disengage. Don't know if they're going to be easily able to do so. Yeah, that Scorpion should have been used to deal with the elephants. Looks like the general here, Pontic Royal Cavalry, he's not actually continuing. Royal Scorpion, Celtic Scorpion breaks there. I think, yeah, Galatia's got to get some of his troops that are just sat here idly, get them back to the other side because they are being beaten quite a bit now. Defenders coming, not in clutch, but they're certainly, having a final last bite. Yeah, the noble Cav general here is going to get out of here. If they kept the Pontic Royal Cavalry engaged, they might be able to catch, keep him caught. There you go. The Balearic Singers over here shooting at the the elephants again. General's going to deal with them, get rid of them once and for all. Good idea. Might bait in the Carthaginian general once again.
Understood.
And on a charge there, Pontic Royal Cav still winning. Yeah, Noble Cavalry here. Oh, it's going to be interesting, that's for sure. If they got one bit of Galatian infantry to support in there, they could do absolute God's work. Elephants just need to sit tight and just hope nothing shoots them. Looks like the Thracians all out of our options, bar the bowmen. But yeah, elephants, not too bad. 96 kills. They need to get probably 3 times that. Bunch of Royal Cav trying to now pull out of combat. The Royal Cavalry here winning. They got the elephants down there. Would have done a lot of damage. I mean, that's the thing they were trying to kill was the Balearic Slingers. They didn't quite get them. Well, actually, no, I think they did get him. I think these are Cretans over there, yeah. So they could have definitely tried to get him. Pontus managed to successfully pull his general out of there by the looks of it. Not that he's really got a lot left to worry about. In goes in the majority of the defending infantry into this fight here. Raw Peltas, we've got Thracian bows. I sent the elephants in here. I don't know if these any of these infantry units have javies left. But here we go. It doesn't really matter. Wherever the defenders go right now, they are in a whole spot of trouble. The elephants here might need to charge in just to try and stop these Galatian legionaries. Here they go. Lumbering forward, these pieces of war. Go through the archers. They're going to go into the legionaries. No problem with them either. Splat them. What are they going into next? It's like archers. And then into slingers. Yeah, very nice. That's the sort of kills you get. That was a great charge there. Can I get into the next thing? No. Not quite. I turn around. Come back the way you've come. Just go back through these legionaries. I think there's a general over here. Carthaginian general. He's optional. Yeah, I mean, just keep going through these guys here. The elephants here have done really well. These are the sort of fights you put them into. That's, yeah, I mean, 417 kills there with the elephants. Insane. Now they start to drop. Someone got a volley off. We got the Syrian archers over there. Yeah, got a decent volley. They're out of control. They are starting to die, getting pinned down in melee. That's why you just got to pull through with them. And it's not a cheat. They're one of the few units, along with chariots, that are allowed to do it. Otherwise, they get stuck like this, and they just kind of then get killed off. They're going out of control. They're actually about half strength still, so it's still viable. 510 kills as well, and they go back in, out of control. Charge into these guys a little bit more, do a bit more damage to these Galatian legionaries. I mean, yeah, they haven't done too bad, that's for sure. It looks like over here, they're going to take the point. I don't know if they are. You know, with 1:30 left, they might not.
Spill their blood!
Yes, they're hoping they're going to kill Pontus' general or one of the generals and cause a bit of a mass rout. Epirus' elephants have re-rallied. Well, sort of got out of control. They got second wind popped to them. Really nice that. It's a really good ability to bring. Especially if you bring... like elephants, bring second wind, you can pop that on them. They're just good to go once again, fresh. 559 kills, insane. And they got chevrons to go with it. And the elephants nearly dealt with. 563 kills is not bad though at all.
Bleed them!
Yeah, Pontus is right now having to use the general quite aggressively. He's got 216 kills with him, in fairness. The elephants finally routed, and now Galatia's general here going into all this massive just unused archers. Well, they've been used, but they're just out of ammo, and that's going to cause a mass rout, and that is going to be GG. And to be fair, I mean, it's just Galatia left. He had probably like 6 or 7 units left. Certainly was a costly victory for the attackers, that's for sure. But yeah, really, really good fight. It was sent in by Uchiha Madara, who was playing as Carthage, getting 214 kills here with its archers, 215 with another there, 192 kills. And then 100 kills the giant blister there. Libyan infantry, 315 with this one is insane. 190 kills with the Gallic warriors there. Scutiari, 138, 125 kills. Yeah, that's not too bad there at all for him. Then we have Ready to Die, getting the least amount of kills as Arva, and he lost so much, like just quite easily. These Celtic warriors here somehow got 126 kills. Yeah, so many of those other ones getting just chopped down. Even the Chosen Swords, actually, some of these really not getting even triple figures. One got 151, 136, but the rest failing to get triple figures. His archers did pretty well, 178 kills, 163, and his Oak Sworn only getting 67 kills. I think he was chopped up by the Scythe Chariots quite badly. Then we have Trinket Man playing as Galatia, the last survivor of the attackers, really. 133 kills with his noble horse there right at the end. Most of those kills came in. Giant Ballista here getting 294 kills. Mercenary Syrian Archers, 214, 216 with another one there. 215 with the Galatian Legionnaires. 100 kills here. 141 kills with the Galatian Swords. 127 kills, and then 231 kills with this one. Very, very good. Then we have Arlo playing as the Adrissian Kingdom. Did a pretty good job with his Thracian nobles. The Thracian warriors kind of and the Falxmen were very mixed bag, mostly failing, to be honest, apart from this one, which got triple figures, 139 kills. This one got 134. The rest kind of so. This Falxman 97 is not too bad. But yeah, the nobles where they came in clutch. 324 kills, 193 kills, 153 kills. Not too bad. I actually thought Pontus did better, but he's got the least amount of kills in this game. I thought he was doing okay. Archer's got 149 kills and his general 121 kills. Yeah, he got more kills at Arlo than Pontus, who I thought was going to do better. I mean, arguably his side chariot probably should have done better. But yeah, actually, some of these Pontic swords not doing so great. Maybe the ones I was looking at were all the ones that did pretty well, 161, 137, 165. He did have one, yeah, this one here, I think, that just got Javi to pieces. His Celtic Warriors, 104, but yeah, most of them actually did rout and die pretty quickly to the Galatian Onslaught. And then, yeah, his general 218 kills and his side chariots getting 169. If your general's getting more, I feel like that's a bad sign. These side chariots designed to just chop up anything. The Cav's pretty hard to use in Rome 2. Then we have Hannibal playing as Epirus, getting the most kills for his team and nearly the most kills in the game, getting 563 kills with those Indian war elephants. Very, very good. Royal Peltas getting 236 kills there. Cretan Archers 187, 164, 159. Illyrian Levies getting 150 kills. Italian Swords 111, 123. The Samnite Warriors 170 kills, 175 with another Samnite Warrior there. Yeah, not too shabby at all for him. But there you go, guys. That is today's Rome 2 Siege Battle. If you did enjoy and want to see more, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment show your support. And I'll see you folks in the next battle. But until then, do check out some of the videos appearing on your screen now. Bye for now.